All right. Well, today we are going to take a look at this case, Clash on Titan. This was the first of two cases played on Game Day 2024, where 64 competitors tried to basically make the top 16 over two cases in order to play in the semifinals. Now, I've tried this case a few times, and it is challenging. My heart goes out to those who had to try this case out live. I'm going to start by saying that my score that I'll get in this video is no way reflecting the score that I would get live. You could probably knock it down by a factor of a lot. But I've tried this case a few times. I think I have a solve for it, and I'm going to show that to you today. So this case, I felt like as I was going through it, there was a lot of places that could trip you up. For example, your squad sizes differ. So here you got a squad size of 50. In this level, you got a squad size of 15. And I think later you go up to 40. And I think in level 7, it's probably the largest at 80. Yeah. So you have to account your model for that. You have to account your model for the fact that in the given data, they only mention the Titans by their first names, but on their data sheet, it's given their full names. People have discussed about how, who goes first in these battles. It differs by level. So there's a lot of places that could really easily trip you up. I don't think my solve is clean by any measure. In fact, there will probably be other videos out that will probably have better solves. I'm just going to put this video out to just propose a solve. So yeah, let's give this a try. You'll see my timer is different. I'm not going to count down from 30 minutes simply because I don't think I can solve it in 30 minutes. So I just put a normal stopwatch up here just to see how long it does take me to solve. So let's give it a try, and here we go. All right. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to name my ranges. So we have squad name, squad health, squad attack, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to create ranges from the selection. I'm going to do the same thing with my Titan sheet, except Titan full name, Titan health, Titan attack, and I'm not going to enable the others because I'm not going to use them in my formulas. So for Titan name, I'm just going to use that formula there. That's great. Okay, and then same thing, I'm going to create my names from these ranges there. All right, let's move on to the bonus. How many squad members share a first name with at least one other squad member? Assume the Titans are not part of the squad members. So what I'm going to do is, I should do SN. All right, and then, in fact, if I do this right, I'm going to use that formula here. So count if that minus 1, and I'm going to sum these all together. If I do that right, which I obviously didn't, okay, you don't like to sum those numbers together, then fine. Can I do it here? Count if this, let's say, oh, I know why, because I used SN. That's probably not the reason why, but oh well. Okay, and then I'm just going to do count if how many of these are greater than 1. All right, 32 of them. Among all the non-Titan squad members, if you sorted them by attacks, highest, lowest, and their names in alphabetical order, who's the squad member that ranks 18th? So I'm going to choose rows. I'm going to choose from squad name 8. Actually, sorry, I need to, sort by squad name. We're going to sort by their squad attack first in descending order, and then squad name in ascending order. We're going to choose the 18th person. There we go. Among all the non-Titan squad members, which squad member has the highest stat multiple, health, and attack? So then we're going to do the same thing. Choose rows. I probably just do take, but I've already done this just to be consistent. So sort by, we're going to do squad name and squad health times squad attack. in descending order, first person. There we go. I'm going to leave these other bonuses for later. Let's get on to the levels. Now, Lorenzo had a good solve, kind of a shortcut for these first two levels. So we're going to let the squad attack Michael. Michael has 108 health points. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to call the data from this, and it's because I'm not finished with it yet, but you know what? I can just should be able to do that. It goes from G to BD. All right, there's all the names. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to look up their health. Squad names, their attack. I'm going to sum them together. And basically what I'm looking for is, because Michael's health is 108, I'm going to look for the first person that goes above 108. I did not do that right. Right. There we go. So whenever the attacks go above 108, which is here, that's the answer. So if I do X match 108 in this array, exact match or next larger item, we get 21, and the answer is 21. All right. So bring those in, and that should work. Yes, it does. Now I'm going to delete my data table because just to save resources here. Example 2, what's the answer? Okay, Diarmid doesn't use his ability. Diarmid will attack. Within these squads, how many times will Diarmid attack before all your squad members are defeated? Now a nice shortcut with this is, what is Diarmid's attack? Is 15. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get all these together and then sum them all. And if these are right, that should be 104. The answer is 104. Basically what I did was, how long does it take Diarmid to defeat each squad member? There we go. All right, now the real battle begins. Now this one, it says easy, but it's going to take me a while to set up the model. So let me delete everything about there. I'm going to do example 3. I'm going to keep these names this way because it's easier for me to see. And basically, let's start the model. C4 is dangerous. Haha. Let's do a D7. So I'm going to do sequence. I'm going to do 200 rows. All right. And turn. So in this one, let's see. Willem gets the first move. So it'll be Titan. So what I'm going to do is, if is odd, this number, Titan, otherwise squad. I probably could just do that instead and delete all those. No, I can't. Okay, very interesting. All right. Next, I'm going to, let's see, attacker, defender. And before I put these in, I'm going to come over here, and I'm going to put in what I like to call an HP tracker. So, let's see, starting HP, name. You'll see what I'm doing here in a second, and ID. So I'm going to start with my Titans. There can be up to 4 Titans. We're dealing with a Diarmid Titan, so I'm just going to put his name up there. His starting health, Titan name, Titan health is that. Now I'm going to expand that so I can fit the other Titans in nicely later. All right. Now I'm going to go over here. Let me make these width 4 so it's easier for me to see. I'm going to go over here and I'm going to add in my fighters. Let's move these guys down, and there we go. So that's, oh, that should be 2 row. That's getting all their names in. Let's get IDs in. There we go. That's getting all their IDs in. Now let's get their HP. Let's get their starting health in. So squad name, squad health. There we go. All right. So that's getting all their starting health in. So the attacker, because if this, well, actually, the attacker is going to be the Titan. So what we're going to do is, it should be the first Titan. Defender should be the first defender. Okay. Now, I know I'm doing this too simply. Later, I'm going to change my formula to make it a bit more advanced. You'll see what I mean later. So, defender health is... So I'm going to build a two-way X lookup. So I'm going to look for if it's a squad member, and then I'm going to look for if it's a Titan. So we're going to look for G8 in this range, return their current health. If not found, we're going to look in the Titan range and return their current health. Okay, and let's see. So attack power. Let's do that. So this is going to be the Titan attack, and if it doesn't exist, squad attack. Okay, and then NHP. I like to do max 0 so it's easy for me to see that they are done. End HP there is 3. All right, so let's update our HP table. So if the defender was one of our Titans, then it's going to be the end HP. Otherwise, it's going to be their previous HP. There we go. And same thing here. If the defender is one of our squad, then it will be the end HP. Otherwise, it will be their HP. So you see Jason Weber's HP went from 18 to 3. Everyone else stayed the same as normal. Now, this is where it's going to get a bit tricky. Okay, so I'm going to take a bit of time on this formula to get the right name in. So I'm going to start with a let. I'm going to squad is going to be VStack this twice. Now, the reason why I'm doing it twice is because I want it to loop around. If I get to the last person on the list, we go back to the first one. All right, and then we're going to let their HP look up from the squad list. There we go. And I think we're just going to lock this one in so that when I move it over, the formula should still work. And I'm going to let the ID be the sequence of the rows of squad. Now, when I do this, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do hstack squad HP ID. If I did that right, which I did not. Oh, because this should be a comma. There we go. So you see here I have the name of my squad member. I'm going to make this width 22. I got the name of my squad member, I've got their current health, and I've got their ID. So here is what I'm going to do. I'm going to take this out because I actually don't need this. I'm just doing this for a visual. I want to filter the squad member where their HP is 0. Now that's going to give me all the squad members because all their HP is 0. I also only want the squad members whose ID is greater than the squad member who was up before. So normally in the rest of this table, the previous squad member will come up here. It doesn't work here, that's fine. You'll see this should still work anyways. We want to find this with the squad member. This is what I love about Excel. I always have to click in because they're, yeah, I don't know what that's called. All right, and if it's not found, just give me a 0. Okay. Now, if I did this right, it should give me Joshua Bruce there. Yes, it does. It gave me all the squad members because I only did a filter. I just want to take the first one. So take the first one. There we go. So Joshua Bruce is the attacker. If this says squad, if that doesn't say squad, then it should be the first Titan. So index Titan names, minifs, the IDs based on the current health. So whichever Titan is first on my list will be the one that shows up there. Too few arguments. Why? Oh, okay. Right. Greater than 0. So anyone who's still alive. There we go. Now if I keep going down. Oh, because I haven't brought the health over yet. So if I copy this health down, just a couple more rows, just so you can see. So we get Jarmid, and then if I bring it down again, that should bring me my next squad member. That's not right. Oh, let's take a look at this. Why did that happen? Let's see. Something weird went on there. Take filter squad. This is not going to show me the answer if I do this. No, that doesn't. HP is 0 and ID. Oh, we don't need to look up the ID there. We need to look it up in here, which made things worse. Oh, no. Squad ID. Yeah, this should be staying within my named ranges. There we go. We did get the right name this time. I'm going to put it up in there so that that is correct. Defender. Now, this, I should be able to do this formula mainly the same. I'll have to change the ranges, of course. I'll get to that in a moment. If this says squad, then it's the Titan. So we're going to index the Titan names. Minimum of this, where, let's see where there, this is greater than 0. Okay. And then otherwise we want the squad members. So let's fix this up here. This is right. X lookup. Health is right. ID is fine. That should be fine. Oh, no. This is where it gets up. So X lookup F7 should be G7. There we go. Why did this give me 4? Why did that suddenly give me 4? Like previously it was not 4. It's giving me the whole, all 4 names. Huh? You're not giving me... Oh, because, okay, yeah, the health hasn't updated yet. Oh, okay, I know why the health hasn't updated yet, because these haven't gone down there. Now Jarmid comes up, right? Okay, so these should all be fine. If I copy these down, they all line up very nicely. So now I believe I should be able to copy all these. And I'm going to get errors at the bottom, which is okay because this is where the battle actually ends. So let me do Titan remain, squad remain. And these are going to be very simple formulas. How many of these have health above 0? How many of these have health above 0? And one of these will get down to 0 first. There we go. And then so if one of those are 0, that means the match ends, which means the match ends right here. Now, what's the question? Oh, this is Willem, not Jarmid. Let me fix that. So this is now Willem, and the match ends right here. I believe the question is how many squad remains? Within these squads, how many squad members will survive the battle with Willem? It's right there. 40 will survive. So let me come down here XLOOKUP true in this column, return this column, which is 40. Let me get the case numbers in, and let's do a quick data table. Oh, come on. I'm going to save this to force the calculation of the full data table. There we go. And that all lines up very nicely. Now let me delete this so it doesn't keep recalculating. All right, Michael Titan has arrived. Now this one, there's an easy way to do it. There's a trickier way to do it. I'm going to do it the trickier way because in later levels it becomes very important. So when Michael arrives, the first 6 squad members remaining on your list are instantly defeated. So let's go back to my model here. We're going to do example 4 to bring up the correct people. This is going to be the Michael Titan. Okay, now this is where things change. So with the Willem Titan, the Titan attacks first. With the Michael Titan and all the remaining ones, the squad member will attack first because, well, some of the Titans, they are activating their special power, but in later levels, it's always the squad member attacks first. So I'm going to bring this down to 0, and I'm going to change the attack power. So basically, if this is the Titan, and I should do an and statement here, and this Titan appears only once so far, then I want it to be 0. Otherwise, use the normal formula there. Oh, F8 equals 1. There we go. So you see now the attack power is going to be 0 when the squad member has first arrived. Now, the next tricky part is how do we knock out the first 6 remaining people? So I'm going to delete all of that. Okay, I know what's wrong. Okay. This should go down to, see, like I said, different squad sizes, U. U. There we go. There. All right, so here's what I'm going to do. This one's a bit tricky, so I'm going to do it step by step. I'm going to, let's see, filter the squad list where the HP, now I'm going to do this on the row previous, and then I'll add it into the formula on line 8, where that is greater than 0. So that's going to get me all of these so far because everyone's alive. Now if I change this to 0, oh, that's not going to work. Okay, yeah, I can't, yeah, that's going to work so far. Now, I'm going to take only 6 because only 6 get knocked out. Whoops, that doesn't go within, oh, no. That goes outside the filter. There we go. We only want those 6. All right. Now, let's see what happens. I'm going to copy that. And what I want to do is, what will you give me if I put this in? Okay, that's exactly what I was looking for. You'll see why here in a second. So let's turn those booleans into true, false, or into ones and zeros. There we go. So what this says is, yes, the first person is Colin. The second person is Matthew. The third person is Riley. That's exactly what I want. Because now what I'm going to do is for each column, I want to by call and sum them together. So now what this is telling me is which are the first 6 people still remaining. Now, yes, you could just say these are the first 6 people, but in later levels, when Michael comes in the middle of the match, it's not just those first 6. It's those first 6 who are still active. And that's where this is coming into play. Now, all right, so this is a formula. So when Michael takes out the first 6 people, it's the ones with 0 are who he's taken out. So that's basically, I'm going to multiply their HP by 0. Now, I'm going to copy this formula, and I'm going to put it in here. So if and this is the Titan's turn, and this is the first time Michael appears. Okay. Then multiply by that number. If not, just give me a straight 1. So you see there what that did was that took out the first 6 people. I'm just going to copy that formula down. It should not affect the rest of the level, but let's just make sure that we line up with the instructions. The first squad member will attack. It doesn't say who the first squad member is. Okay, well, we can't check then. But the question is, how many squad members will survive the battle with Michael? We look in here. When the game ends true, 3 squad members survive. So that's what we are looking for. So I'm going to do the same formulas I did last time. Find true in this column. Tell me how many are remaining. And let's get our question numbers in there. Fat fingers. Come on. Alt-DT. There we go. By the way, that's the keystroke pattern to get a data table going. All right. Now, some of these will be 0 because in some of these, Michael wins. All the squad members are defeated. So that's perfectly fine. All right. Let's get this out and let's see what is in level 5. So, this time both Michael and Jarmid Titans attack. Once the first Titan is defeated, the second Titan will arrive. And then their special effect will come into play. Given that, how many squad members will survive the battle with Michael and Jarmid? So, this is going to be these 2. I'm going to put these in a row. And now my squad members are going to be starting here. Right? Okay. You are not happy. Okay. So that's why you're not happy, because this is pulling the squad members from this list. We should be pulling them from that list up there. So let's change this. Okay, so this twice. And I should probably change it on this one as well. In fact, well, something is not working here. Okay, something did not work with this. Let's check why. I feel it has something to do. So it should be the squad member. Yep, so I feel it has something to do with this one. All right, let me take a minute to read through this. Okay, HP should be fine. So we're looking up the squad from our previous list. Oh, that didn't update. Okay, why did that not update? Okay, I must have copied over it and I didn't even realize it. There we go. Okay, now everything fills in nicely. So, until we get down to here. because the whole squad is defeated. There should be 20. Oh, okay, yeah. Because this is now going to AW. See, that's what I said. The squad sizes change, and that changes a lot of things. Okay. Whoa. Because I didn't do this part right. There we go. Now the model should have updated. I have 33 people surviving. Let's find out why. I got the example number right. Yes. Michael, Jarmuth, Thanasis, Brian, Tom, Nick. Yep, so that's loading up correctly. So let's run through the numbers. So Paul attacks Michael. Oh, I know why. Because of Jarmuth's specialty. I hadn't considered that yet. So Jarmuth's specialty is that when he comes on, the opponent's hit attack power is reduced in half, right? So Grayson deals 7 divided by 2, 4 damage points to Jarmuth. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to look if Jarmuth appears. So count if this field Jarmuth, I hope I spelled that right. Forgive me if I didn't, is greater than 0. And I should also include if it's the squad attacking. So, and this is equal to squad, and that's greater than 0. So now if I do that, all the attack power should adjust. So if I look for Grayson, oh, I got to round up. There we go. So now when Grayson attacks Jarmuth, right there, that should be 4. That's correct. How many survive? 25. Okay. True here, return here. Let's get the numbers coming up there. See if we can get all these loaded up quickly. Yes, we can. And paste them in here. That should all line up. Yes, it does. All right. On to level 6. What is level 6? This time 2 random Titans attack and Andrew is introduced. All right. So how long is our squad? It goes to CK. So first thing I'm going to do is example 6. I'm going to make this go down to CK. I'm going to change this to collect all of our squad this time. That should line up very nicely. All right, now, what is Andrew's specialty? Andrew's specialty is when he appears, the health of all squad members is permanently halved. Now, this is fortunately pretty easy to do. So I'm going to multiply So I'm going to do the same thing as I did with Michael. Andrew is 1. Wait a second here. Oh, I got to do the and. Yeah, okay. And E8 equals Titan. The count of that is equal to 1. Then 0.5, otherwise just 1. And that should solve it. So round this, that should all round up. So now you see Tom's health went from 12 to 6, 30 to 15, 18 to 9. That is all working very nicely. So, same question. How many squad members will survive? 52 will survive. Do I have 52? Yes, I do. You're probably wondering, why am I typing this so many times? 2 reasons. 1, I don't want my data table to constantly be calculating because that's going to mess up how I see my data. And 2, because the squad member, the list of squad member changes its length, it's going in a different place in my spreadsheet. So let me get these question numbers, paste those in. And now, hopefully, let's see if these will line up. Almost. Down to one left. All right, I'm going to save, force the full calculation. There we go. Let's see if these are all correct. Yes, they are. Excellent. Now we're on to level 7. What is level 7? All the 4 Titans appear. Squad length goes to CM. So I'm going to change this to go to CM. I'm going to change this to do all 4 Titans. And I'm going to change this because my squad is now starting there. Dang it. I got to do it within 2 rows. Come on, Ben. Stay within the structure. There we go. Now, if everything lines up correctly, if I did everything correctly, that's a big if, then the formula should work. How many squad members survive? 20. What do I have? Where we see end, we have 20. Excellent. All right. So, now I'm going to show you something because I know what's going to happen. Some of these are going to come up with an error. And the reason why they're going to come up with an error is just simply because I need more turns. So I'm going to change this from 200 to 500. I'm going to copy this whole structure down. And now let's see what happens when I run through this table again. Takes a little bit of time. Excel's got to think. Perhaps I should have F9 instead of force saved. There we go. I do have a couple of zeros. Could that mean that my squad did not survive? Let's see. Yes, it does. Got all green check marks. Excellent. All right. Let me delete this data table again. And let's get those last 2 bonuses. All right. So now we have a Titan tournament. If the Michael Titan attacked the Jarma Titan and moved first, and the Andrew Titan attacked the Willem Titan and moved first, and the winner of the first fight attacked the winner of the second fight without healing, how many health would the winner be left with at the end? Andrew and Jarman's abilities are triggered at the start of all the battles they're participating in, but Michael's is not. So, we have a Titan battle. First case is Michael versus Jarman. So, Michael and Jarman. So, and you know what? Let's put them over here so I can deal with nicely ranged cells. So, let's see. Whoops. So we're going to go with defense HP, attack power. Now when Jarman comes up, remember the attack is halved, right? There's probably a faster way. I know there's a faster way. I believe Lorenzo did a faster way. I'm just going to lay it out just so we can see it very nicely. Defense AP, Jarman's HP or health is 98. Michael's attack power is 12 but halved. And so let's see, I'm going to do attack, defend. There we go. And Michael's HP is 108. Jarman's attack power is 15. Okay, now if I do this and put it down here, now what I'm going to do is his HP is there, and this should fall down, and that should work. Now if I copy and paste this again, oh, I know why. I need to only do this one because the other one is fixed. Okay, and I'll do this again, and I'll do this again, and I'll do it one more time. All right, right there. Michael's wiped out. Jarman is left with 44. All right. Let's do the second match. So this time, let's put it over here. And we have who's attacking who? Andrew is attacking Willem. All right, so Andrew. Whoops. Okay. So when Andrew attacks, now Willem's health is going to be automatically halved. So that's going to be 50 divided by 2. That's 25. And Andrew's attack is 18. Ooh, not a lot to live with there. Now, Andrew's health is 72. Willem's attack is 40. So you also don't have much to live with. So I think this is going to end rather quickly. There we go. So Andrew is going to defeat Willem before Willem defeats Andrew. Andrew is left with 32 HP. So, who's attacking who in this third case? The winner of the first case attacks the winner of the second case. So, Andrew's HP is 32. Jarmid's HP is... See, he defeated Michael there. He's got an HP to 44. Do their powers come in this case as well? Yes. All right. So, this means when Jarmid comes on, Andrew's attack is halved. When Andrew comes on, Jarmid's health is halved. So he's going to be down to 16. Andrew's going to be down to 44. Now, in this case, Jarmid's... Wait a second. No, this match is not affected. Is it? Yeah, because Andrew is attacking. No, that's right. Yes. But his attack power is not 44. His attack power is 15. That's going to leave him with 1. Now, when Andrew comes on, no, we don't. There we go. Okay, now, in this one, Jarmid's defending. His health is halved. So 44 divided by 2. And Andrew's attack is halved. So that's 18 divided by 2. And that's their end HP after that battle. All right, so let's do this again. And I believe we do it one more time. Bam, 0. Jarmid wins. He has a health of 4. I don't think that's right. No, that is not. I will come back and see where I screw that up later. No, I'll do it now. So, I think I screwed it up partly here. So, Michael attacks Jarmid. Jarmid has HP of 98. Michael's attack is halved from 12 to 6. That is correct. Jarmid attacks Michael. Michael's HP should be halved here. So then, yeah, okay, that's not, okay, so now Dim has 68 health when that battle ends. So let's change that to 60. Oh, wait, no. No, that's not right. Michael's attack is halved. So that is correct. Michael's attack is halved. His health is not halved. That gets to 92. Michael's attack is halved. So this should all be correct. Let's just make sure. Yeah. Oh, here we go. Yeah, so his health is 50 in this match, not 44. 50 when the match started. Now he's ending with 7. I do believe that is the correct answer. Yes, it is. All right, final match. Grigor Yunovich, the Ultimate Titan. He has emerged with stats equal to the sum of the top 16 stats in each category from non-Titan members, so the top 6 health and the top 6 attack. Let's get him in here. Forgive me, Andrew, I'm going to have to copy and paste your name. So let's put him in the stats list. I'm going to put him down here. Top 16, right? Yes. That did not work. Why did that not work? Oh. There we go. And I should be able to do the same here, but with the attacks. So with his health is 613, his attack is 156. And he is going to fight all 4 of these, and there is a certain order. I'm going to put it down here. So, first to attack. Let's see. The order of attacks is as follows. Grigor Yunovich, Michael, Jarmid, Andrew, Willem. So, let's put the Grigor Yunovich Titan first. And then, did it say Michael, Jarmid, Andrew, Willem? Yes, it did. So I'm just gonna do that. Okay, now I'm gonna take a screenshot here because I'm gonna need this data. I need not the full window, just a rectangle. There we go. I'm gonna paste that right down here so I can see it. All right, so this is the attacker, defender, HP, attack power, and HP. All right, so also it mentions that Jarmid and Andrew's abilities activate against Grigor Yunovich. That's easier than what it looks like. Because basically all that means Jarmid's power is attack, so his attack powers have. Andrew's power is activated, so his health is halved. Done. All right, that's already accounted for. So let's bring that back up. Let's put it over, not there. Did not know that was going to overwrite that. Let's put it here. There we go. Okay. That's easy to remember. So, he is going to attack the first Titan alive. So he attacks Michael first. Michael's HP is 108. His attack power is 78. So his end HP is going to be there. Now, these 3 are going to all attack Grigor Yunovich. So, his health starts at 307. Michael's attack is 12. Jarmid's attack is 15. And Andrew's attack is 18. All right, so let's run them. Oh, and Willem. I forgot Willem. Oopsies. What's Willem's attack? I think he's the powerful one, isn't he? Willem's is 40. All right. So now let's run through them again. Michael's not defeated. So his HP starts here. Now he is defeated. In fact, let's put that in so we can see that they're easily defeated. There we go. And then his HP here is going to be this one. The rest should fill in nicely. Yes, it does. All right, let's do another round. Now we're going to get, Dim in there. Dim's HP is 98. That all fills in nicely. Let's do it again. And now Dim and Willem are out. All right, so let's get the next one in. This is, again, probably not the best way to do this. There's probably easier ones. Oh, Michael's out. This is why this is not the best way. Michael is out. He can't attack anymore. All right. Let's just do that. There we go. Okay. And here we are now getting Jarmadin with 98. And Michael's out. He can't attack. Okay. Do it again. And now, whoops, not control paste values. I want to get the formulas in with it. So now Dim will be out. He cannot attack again. Next up is Andrew. Andrew starts with a health of 72. He gets knocked out first going. That's actually going to be the end because Will is going to knock Yunovich out here. Willem has never been attacked. His health was 50, and so that is the answer to that question. There we go. Just over 49 minutes. Could it be done in under 30? Yeah, with enough practice. But then again, I'm coming into this knowing all of the minor adjustments I have to make. And because I had to make a whole bunch of minor adjustments, I feel this is probably not the best solve, probably not the smoothest model. But I wanted to provide a model out there, and perhaps other people will improve on it or provide something better. This is a great learning experience for me, and I'm sharing this with everyone out there. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.